Well, hello everybody, welcome to Robert's Train Set. In the true idiom of Max Graves, I want to tell you a story. This isn't a proper running session, I've just got the trains running in the background to, well, if you want to watch me, you can watch them. It's a story really of the last couple of days. I put an order into Hatton's for some bits and pieces I wanted, and one of the ones I put in was for one of these, the 2-aspect Hornby signal, colour signal. You've already seen one on my layout that was working lovely, so chopped this about and whatever to fit it on the layout, put it on, got the decoder working, turned it on, lovely green signal, no red. Took it apart, had a look, make sure they weren't just loose cables, seemed to be all there, so done bolt. Can't do much about it, can you? Phone Hatton's up, because I buggered it around and drilled holes out bigger and all that. I did tell them, I mean, you know, so they wanted, you know, they wanted me to send back a £9 to me light, you know, that they probably bought for, I don't know, £7, and it's probably got £5's worth for the thing. It's ridiculous, isn't it? I said, well, you know, I agree that I've probably nullified the thing by taking it all apart and having a look. I mean, Hornby, I love Hornby stuff, don't get me wrong, but literally this is 2 lights and 3 cables, and it didn't work. You know, they really need to stamp down on quality control, don't they? Yes, I know it's cheap, but if I show you something, I've just gone to my local model shop in Clacton, and I bought that. And okay, yeah, this was £9.95, so you know 95p more. But I've got it in my hand. I haven't had to wait. I did ask Hatton's if I would pay for one at £9 and would they send it to me free. So the answer was no. So, you know, £2 worth of postage. Whatever. So, not particularly happy with Hatton's today, and they've always been really good, so I was a bit disappointed. Anyway, so I thought, right, so I phoned up Clacton Model Shop this morning and said, this is after I'd spoken to them, and I asked them, have you got one of those lights in? And initially it was, no, we haven't got any. But to give them their due, they rang me back and said yes, we found some, and actually when I went to the shop they had 2, so they had the one they'd kept from me and there was still another one on the shelves, so that was alright. And I thought, okay, well, you know, it cost me about £6 to drive to Clacton and back again. It's about sort of round trip of just under 40 miles. I thought, right, I'll go on the bus. I've got a bus pass, so I went on the bus. And you'll see a few pictures that I took sort of going, albeit on my mobile phone, and I went round and I enjoyed the bus journey. It was nice to see all the bits and pieces over the what's her name. So I looked round and I want some, if you remember, I've stuck some grass in that middle bit and I want to make it into a little park. So I managed to get some fencing, which is a lot cheaper than the Hornby ones that you buy, which are I think about £12.50. So I bought two little ones, you'll see them in the picture, for a lot less, maybe not quite so much stuff. They are a different colour to what's around the edge, so that would be quite nice, black. And I managed to get some people to go in the park and some flowers to plant in it and a few more trees, because you always have trees in a park, don't you? So hopefully that's a little job to do later on. So that was it, and I bought this stuff, and I spent £70 again. Seems to be what I spend when I go over there. But I had a while to wait for my bus, so I went down the beach at Clacton, which is a nice beach, and I walked down the steps onto the beach, and you'll see a photo. There was a pigeon, there was a seagull sitting on the sand right by the steps, and I got closer to him or her than I am to you on this camera, and took two photos, which you'll see. And he didn't budge, he just sat there, amazing, not saying a word, might have been looking a bit bemused, but never mind. So that was that. And I still had time for the bus, so I went back to the model shop and had a look in the window round the back, and they had this. Get it off my chair. I've got that. I hope you can see that, and I have taken a picture of it. So it's a railroad mallard, and I thought I should have a mallard, and it's a digital sound. Now bearing in mind I think Hattons are selling these for about what, £114 or so I paid more, £135.99, but it's in my hand, I've got it, I've seen it, and I bought it because I've been watching funny enough, Joss Mallard's little trips to the National Railway Museum in York, where he takes pictures of that and a bit of video, and it's a nice looking engine, isn't it? So I thought I'd better have one. So I bought that. So yeah, I spent a bit of money, but I really enjoyed my day. It was really good. It was really good. And then finally, this is only going to be a short video, he says. I'm going to show you Robert Trainset's recording studio or film studio with all the stuff. I've managed to get some extra lights, and I've also bought some more tripods, because I wanted to put my movie light you saw the other day on a separate tripod so I can move it around and whatever. And that's why I'm flinching my eyes a bit, because it's shining in my eyes. And it was weird because I went to Lidl's. If you remember, I bought a tripod from Lidl's at £17.99, which I thought was really good, which is just cameras on it. And I thought on the off chance, and bearing in mind this is 2 or 3 weeks after I bought that, I think, went back on the off chance that they might have one left because I wanted another one, and they did. And not only did they have that, they also had the other bit here that is giving us a bit of light. So yeah, it was an all-round. It's been an all-round good, 2 or 3 days. Except for the light not working and me having to go under and do whatever. So with the new one, I'm going to test it with a battery before I do anything to it, just to make sure it works, which is what I should have done at the first one, I know. But it's a simple light, two bulbs and 3 bits of wire. It should work, shouldn't it? Let's face it. And I'm going to finish this now. Hope you've enjoyed watching the trains while I've rambled on. And you know, I've enjoyed it. It's good, you know, it's related to the railway, and I thought it was worth a video. If you don't agree, tell me. I mean, it's my vlog, isn't it? You know, they vlog this and they film themselves walk through a street. Well, I'm not doing any of that, but I have taken people's pictures. Right, thank you very much, goodbye, and look out for my next one, which might be another week away or so. Alright, bye. So I'm on the other camera now, and I'll just show you Robert's studio. So I don't know how well you're going to see this. It might well be worth winding it up a bit so you can see it all. Sorry about the shaking, but we're going up. Look. And this is on the other new tripod. There we are, a bit better height. So there we are. There's the movie light. It's pointing down at me. There's the other camera. And what I've actually got are some LED work lights that you have, you know, when you're working in a dingy place. 2 LEDs of 30 watts each on a tripod, or you know, on a stand-up, which are very good. And obviously my trusty halogen light, or my LED light rather, in the inspection lamp, and obviously the lights in the ceiling. So there we are. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this, and look out for my next one, as I said in the other bit. Bye.